If you're tired of living paycheck to paycheck and dreaming of a life where money isn't your biggest worry, then you're in the right place. Today, I'm going to spill the beans on the 14 rules that completely transformed my financial life. These aren't your typical run-of-the-mill money tips. And trust me, these rules are so powerful, they'll make you question everything you thought you knew about money. So let's dive into the 14 rules that will revolutionize your financial future. Okay, so rule number 1, spend less than you make. Now, let me tell you, I learned this the hard way. There was a time, not gonna lie, I thought money grew on trees. Or at least, I acted like it did. I'm talking, hey look, I got a paycheck, let's buy everything. Yeah, that didn't end well. Turns out, adulting means not blowing your entire paycheck on the latest gadgets and gizmos. Who knew? So, do yourself a favor, learn from my mistakes, and keep those spending habits in check. Rule number 2, pay yourself first. This means before you give your money to everyone else, save a bit for you. Imagine your friend who always wants to borrow money. You gotta learn to say no to yourself first, then to them. Rule number 3, set your priorities. We all have big dreams, but we can't do everything at once. You gotta prioritize. Like if you want a new house, a fancy car, and a trip around the world, which one comes first? Do that one. Rule number 4, have a ripcord budget. Imagine waking up and everything's gone wrong: house fire, car stolen, boss fired you. If you have an emergency budget, you can handle it. So always save some cash for a rainy day. Or, a house fire and car theft kind of day. Rule number 5, give to get. This one's weird, but it works. The more you give, the more you receive. Like, if your friend needs money, help them out. Not only will they feel better, but so will you. And who knows, maybe they'll return the favor someday. Rule number 6, minimize borrowing. Borrowing is like filling a bottomless pit. The more you borrow, the more you owe. So try to avoid it as much as possible. Unless, of course, it's a strategic investment in yourself. Rule number 7, analyze the risk-return ratios. Before you invest your money, know the risks and rewards. Like if you're investing in a startup, know the odds of success and failure. Then decide if it's worth the risk. It's like gambling, but with slightly better odds. Rule number 8, don't fear money. Some people think money is like a monster under the bed. They're scared of it, they push it away. But money's just a tool like a hammer or a screwdriver. You wouldn't be scared of a screwdriver, would you? So stop being scared of money. It's just paper or numbers on a screen, and it can do a lot of good. Rule number 9, avoid lifestyle creep. You start making more money, and suddenly you need a bigger house, a fancier car, a designer dog. It's like your lifestyle is trying to keep up with the Kardashians. But here's the thing, you don't need all that stuff. You can still be happy with a smaller house, a regular car, and a rescue dog. Trust me, your bank account will thank you. Rule number 10, build a personal P&L. You know how businesses have profit and loss statements? Well, you should too. Track your income, track your expenses, track everything. It's like keeping score in a game. And if you're not keeping score, how do you know if you're winning? So get organized, people. Rule number 11, high tides rise all boats. You know that saying, a rising tide lifts all boats? Well, it's true. If you invest in your team, if you help them grow, you'll grow too. It's like planting a garden. The more you water it, the more it grows. So water your team, people. Rule number 12, money is a tool, not the goal. Money's like a hammer. It can build a house or it can break a window. It's just a tool. The goal is to build a good life, not just a big bank account. So use your money wisely and don't forget what really matters. Rule number 13, your network is your net worth. You know that saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with? Well, it's true. If you hang out with broke people, you'll probably be broke too. If you hang out with successful people, you'll probably be successful too. So choose your friends wisely. Rule number 14, define your why. Why do you want to be rich? Is it to buy a yacht? Is it to help your family? Is it to change the world? Whatever it is, find your why. It's like your superpower. It'll give you the motivation to keep going even when things get tough. And there you have it, folks. 14 rules that, if you stick to them, will change your financial life. Remember, it's not just about making money, it's about building a life you love. So go out there, put these rules into action, and watch your bank account and your happiness grow. Now, if you found this video helpful, do me a favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you're not already subscribed, what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell so you don't miss any of my future videos.